Split 2 in Cadwell is the bottom split this week. Welcome to week 4 in the mentioned lovely Cadwell Park. Yeah, one of the least owned tracks in iRacing delivers us a 2-split week. But I did not mention this yesterday in Top Split. 38 drivers, easily the low point this season so far, easily. Take a look at ClioSoF.com in the analytics section. But do you know how many drivers were there last time in season 4 of 2024? Wanna take a guess? 9. 38 versus 9 is a little increase, so congratulations and kudos to the Clio community to step up in these horrid conditions as well. So yeah, Split 2, like with Split 1, we will see drivers that we usually do not expect here, but some of these cats are really fast, I can tell you, here in Cadwell. So, and spoiler alert, Sebastian Müller in the bluey car is one of them. Did he get pole position? I don't know. Let's find out together, shall we? Yes, he did. Sebastian Müller, pole position here in the bottom split. Split 2, 19 cars. The lights are red. The lights are going green. And we are racing in Cadwell for the second time this week. Let's see if Split 2 is less controversial than what we have seen yesterday. I see a car already in the pits. That was a short race for Carlos. Turn 2 for the first time. So far so good. Looks solid. Lovely. Matthew Swindlehurst attacks Thomas Bruin. Oh, almost in the grass. Swindlehurst. Nicely things here in the opening stages of the race. You love to see it. So yeah, 18 cars are driving out of the 19. And so far it looks pretty civil. This is Chris Forrester, Team LOA. Behind James Ory, Team Stop Go, who have 2 cars. Yeah, Trevor Evans is also there. This is Adam Lubak, he is in P6 at the moment. In front of him Maurizio Costa, behind him Alan Olsen. Someone is going off. This was Chris Forrester and Diogo Silva. A little touch there, but enough for him to lose a lot of time. So, we have a few incidents. Nicolas Reich. Oh, this is not good. And okay, he's blinking. Okay. But I think he continues the race. Okay. We have settled down. Sebastian Müller already 2.2 seconds. Adam Lubak made a mistake. James Ory, Adam Martindale. Losing a lot of positions. Lubak now in P10. But what I wanted to say, Sebastian Müller is already gone. 2.6 seconds. Toby Keel tries to attack Alan Olsen, Orpington driver. We have 4 this week and 3 in this race. Wait, Toby, Aaron. That's about it. Okay, but 3 overall. So the Orpingtons are there to increase the participation once again. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which is a big thing here in Cadwell. We talked about it. And what I also want to say is, welcome back James Steer to the SoF. Oh, someone is going off. Don't know who that was. It was a bright car. Don't know who it was, sorry. But yeah, what a race to make a comeback. James Steer, he was a mainstay in Season 2. Now, in Season 4, he is back. Welcome. Matthew Swindlehurst, he is in P9. We saw him at the start against Thomas Bruin, who is in P12. Sebastian Müller is controlling the race. Then Gareth Winslade and Anthony Lindley. These are the top 3 fastest laps so far for James Steer. From one James to another, James Ory, Stop Go Racing driver. He is in P15 behind Adam Martindale, but the pressure from behind is non-existent because there's a 10-second gap. Adam Martindale and Trevor Evans, turn 4. Martindale in a stop-go sandwich. This always confuses me. We have Adam Martindale and we have the driver Martin Dale. We saw him yesterday in Top Split. This is always a bit for me. And Martindale, little mistake, and the stop-go drivers are now right behind each other. Thomas Bruin going off there. James Steer must have made a mistake. He is now in P6. We are in lap 3. And here 2 teammates behind each other. Hope it stays civil. Team drama is the last thing you need. But so far, I would say, yeah, you see mistakes, but nothing like we have seen yesterday. Split 2. I hope this stays like this. Oh, Aaron Williams. Oh, that was not good. That car is damaged properly. Yeah, turn 2 is difficult. Really, really difficult, and Aaron Williams paid the price for it. And he ported back to the pits. This is to be expected. That car was done. Trevor Evans! Ambitious. Ambitious. Did not succeed. But it was a try. Okay, why are we showing Aaron Williams? It's not that impressive to see a car standing in the pits. Hello? Thank you. Camera program said, nope, I'm taking a break for a few seconds now. Martindale. Thomas Bruin going off again in that chicane. I talked about it yesterday. Difficult corner. One of the key points of this track, and it was now the second time we've seen him going off there. It's rough, especially in wet conditions here in Cadwell. Let's take a look at the standings. Müller, Winslade, Lindley, Da Costa, Olsen. Olsen has Steer and Kiel right behind her, 0.5 and 0.3. Maybe we can see something of that in a bit. if our lovely program decides to do so. No, we are still in the stop-go sandwich. These guys get a lot of airtime from the program ever since they joined the SoF. Have you noticed that? I did. Oh, this is Christoph Vastels that goes wide, losing a lot of positions. Now in P13 from P8, I believe it was. But yeah, also talked about turn 4 as one of the key points yesterday. I did so for a reason. Adam Martindale almost gets spun by James Ory, but James backs out and Martin saves, so good on both of them. Alan Olsen losing 2 positions. It was 2 or 3? Yeah. 3 positions. It was in the chicane. I assume to know what happened there. But maybe we can take a look at it afterwards, because from P5 to 8 this hurts. Vastels and James Ory. Oh, that was a super late shift. Did you hear that? Oh, Christoph doesn't know that you have to upshift at 5,500 for the optimal RPM. This explains it. Yeah, this is a disadvantage then. Christoph, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're watching this, if you do upshift at 5,500 RPM. Trust me on that. It's the fastest way. And the easiest way to gain lap time without changing anything else. Ooh, that was a nice little drift by James Ory. Anthony Lindley. He is chasing Gareth Winslade for P2. Gareth goes a different line there. But so far, so good. Müller also the fastest lap. Why do I forget to change that with the new UI all the time? I really don't know. I really don't know. Each and every week, at least one race when suddenly the voice chat appears and I'm like, I did it again. I did it again is also quite fitting for our camera, focusing on 2 stop-go drivers and Adam Martindale in the sandwich right between them. Oh, that drift from Trevor Evans. Costly, losing 2 positions as a result. And Anthony Lindley, number 15 in terms of rating, but I mean, in general, I talked about some of the quote-unquote low-rated drivers are super fast in these conditions here in Cadwell. Müller, Winslade, Lindley. These are the cars 9, 10 and 15. Let that sink in. In other words, for the overall standings, this is a prime opportunity to gain so... Adam Martindale, he dreams of stop-go drivers. I'm afraid. But yeah, for those drivers, this is a prime opportunity to gain a good result for the overall standings. First, there are only 38 drivers. Second, Müller, where we will end in the overall 13? 12? I think 12. If he stays in P1, which is a massive result for a driver that we oftentimes see in Split 4 racing. So keep that in mind. So there is a bit of motivation for these drivers if you are thinking about the overall standings and want to be as high as possible. Anthony Lindley, little drift there. We are in lap 8 of 9. And James Ory and Adam Martindale. I swear I did not do anything to only highlight these drivers. Like, okay, who have we not seen since the start? Let's thought exercise. Müller, Costa, Stier, Kiel, Olsen. So out of the top 8, 5 people. But they're there. I promise they are here. There are more drivers than just the stop-go guys at Adam Martindale. Oh, James Ory, this was too much. One of the key points of the track, as mentioned. And maybe now that there is a big gap, we get for the final moments of the race something else. I love you guys, but I want to see other cars as well. Like Matthew Swindlehurst, for example, P7 chasing Toby Kiel. And right behind them is Ellen Olsen. Was in P5. But then a mistake happened in lap 5. I think it was in the chicane section. Maybe something that we can take a look at. And the camera still has not enough stop-go drivers. Okay. They are the fan favorite of the of our camera program this week. Okay. I accept it. I accept it. I see a car standing in turn 3, a lapped car. Nothing happened there, luckily. Here we get this high shot from Kiel, Swindlehurst and Olsen. Lindley still wanting to get P2. Time is running out. We are in the final lap of the race. But things are not over until it's over. Even on a track that's so difficult to overtake like Cadwell Park. Great for hot lapping. This track is fun for hot lapping. But as a racetrack, it's simply awful. Awful. I'm sorry, I'm not sugarcoating it. Whoever thought it was a good idea, yeah. No comment. Lindley and Gareth Winslade, that was super close. Maybe a bit of parking there from Gareth Winslade. Maybe it was just a simple mistake in entering the corner. Lindley, he thinks about it. He thinks about it. And Sebastian Müller is about to cross the finish line. Maybe we can get a look. Here we have him. Congratulations! A split 2 win. Gareth Winslade, Anthony Lindley, super close there at the end. Maurizio Costa and James Steer, we have not seen you guys at all. But here they are. Welcome back, James Steer, instantly with a P5 finish. Toby Kiel, Matthew Swindlehurst, Alan Olsen, Adam Glubach and Adam Martindale rounding up the top 10. Now we wait for all the cars to cross the finish line. Then we will see the results and then we take a look at some standings. But now let's wait for everyone to come across the finish line. I hope Aaron is already counted from the program so that we get the results. Diogo Silva had an incident in lap 1 and Chris Forrester. And here we have it from Sebastian to Adam Martindale, the top 10. Congratulations here to you guys and girls. And now let's take a look at some standings, shall we? And here we are back at the standings. Once again, congratulations to our participants. For those that have a good result and those that are unhappy with the result, there's always next week. So yeah, but now let's find our participants of Split 2. Where are they? Sebastian Müller. Yeah, P12. This is a P12 and this gives big points because if we take a look at the right here, ClioSoF.com, 46 points. I highlighted with my mouse here. 46 points. This is massive. This is almost half of his total points. So it was definitely worth it for Sebastian Müller. 2 wins this season, 1 in Split 2. Congratulations. So yeah, nicely done for him. This will most likely stick until the end of the season for him. Gareth Winslade, P29 for example. We saw Adam Glubach, James Ory, Chris Forrester. So yeah, these are our drivers. All 143 of them. And for Split 2, for the top of Split 2, nothing has changed. 1, 2, 3, 4 were in top split. 5 and 7, 5, 6 and 7 were in there. So nothing has changed, but this was to be expected. Sebastian Müller now in P8 as a result because of that race win. Gareth Winslade in the top 10, making up just about 22 spots. Nothing major. But yeah, this is the result. For many, it's the debut race in Split 2. But doesn't matter. 54 drivers now in Split 2. I hope you enjoyed it. It was interesting how different those 2 races were. Split 1, I would say controversial one with what happened in the middle of it. You probably saw it. This one, yeah, there were mistakes, there were incidents, of course, but it had a whole different vibe to it. So good job Split 2. And next week, if we take a look at the schedule page, which now loads, Circuito de Navarra. We go to Spain, a free track. The next 3 weeks are free tracks, in fact, so expect more than 38. I just noticed that we had a number ending with 8 the last 3 weeks, so 78, 68, 98 next week, who knows? Let's find out together, shall we? Shorter week than usual, but 38 drivers is more than we expected, to be fully honest. We are past Cadwell, now a few highlights of the race, and then we'll see you next week in Spain. Goodbye.